Joining us now to give voice to what's going on in Cleveland from all Cleveland Browns fans is a Cleveland Browns senior media broadcaster and also the co-host of Cleveland Browns Daily and also the former co-host of Fantasy Football Live with Ashton Kutcher and this guy named TJ Jefferson. Nathan Zegura here on the Rich Eisen Show. How are you, Nathan?
I'm doing great, Rich. It is an honor to be on with you, and yes, reconnect with my good friend TJ.
TJ, well, everybody knows TJ. TJ, you know everybody as well.
You know, I've been around these streets, Rich.
I know you have. All right, Nathan. How do you term Browns fans going into tonight's game? What do you got for me on that?
Well, I think we're on the precipice, Rich, and you've done a very good job on your show kind of summarizing the state of affairs and also that, look, Case Keenum was indeed brought here to play very well, and I loved what he said in his press conference. Somebody said, how do you get ready on a short week? And he says, you don't have to get ready when you already are ready. And so he's been ready for this opportunity for a long time. And so I think Browns fans know that, look, we are banged up. We're 3-3. We're coming off of a beating at the hands of the Arizona Cardinals, and this is a very, very important game before you get two divisional games coming up, and it's one that feels, you don't want to use the term must win, there's still 11 games left in the season, but this is an important game and one that they've got to do what good teams do and find a way to win.
Well, I just feel like I've been caping for Baker Mayfield quite a bit from this chair, Nathan. Tell me it's worth it. I feel like it is, but,
This is a guy last year down the stretch, 20 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. I think in his one healthy game this year, which is all he's had, he was excellent against the Kansas City Chiefs. The Browns were a dominant offense in that game. He's had a great game, obviously, against the Chargers as well. But this injury has affected him. But what Baker Mayfield can do when he is healthy is operate this offense very effectively. He's got a much stronger arm than people realize. He can throw it to all levels of the field with great accuracy. And he is the guy that has turned things around here. And I think you've made a lot of good points. One, that Case should play well, and that doesn't change anything about Baker Mayfield being the starting quarterback. Agree with that completely. And that, you look relative to what's happened here in the past, and I've been rich with this team since the 2013 season, so I've seen some lows, and the highs that I've seen have all been associated with Baker Mayfield and what he's brought to this football team. So I think that your standing for Baker is definitely a smart thing to do, and in the context of this offense run by Kevin Stefanski, he's an excellent trigger man for this game plan for this town, and he really kind of embodies, I think, the toughness of this city.
What's been with the defense, though? That's been my point here as well, Nathan. Nathan Zegura, Cleveland Browns senior media broadcaster, co-host of Cleveland Browns Daily here on the Rich Eisen Show. To me, the defense, they coughed up 33 to Kansas City, which obviously – back in week one, and no matter what week of the NFL season, you can understand that. The Chargers sliced them up, and now you saw what Arizona did. Those are 3 teams that you're talking about being elite, and now everyone throws that on Baker, like you should have overcome that since you're the elite quarterback. We want you to be first overall, overlooking the rest of the fact that the defense has been, what's the word for it? I guess is substandard compared to what we were expecting from them. Nathan.
It has been what I would say Jekyll and Hyde. When the defense has been good in the Browns' 3 wins, the defense has given up 11.3 points and 201.3 total yards per game. And granted, one was against Houston, one was Justin Fields' first start, and that was a historic performance, actually the best defensive performance in the 75-year history of the Cleveland Browns. But when you go to Minnesota and shut down the Vikings and hold them to 7 points in their building, that was a great performance. The problem is, as you pointed out, in the 3 losses against elite offenses, they're giving up 39 points and 414 yards of total offense per game. This is a game, Rich, that I feel is on the shoulders of the defense. You don't have Baker. You don't have Nick Chubb. You don't have Kareem Hunt. It looks unlikely that you will have Odell Beckham Jr. It looks unlikely that you will have both of your starting tackles. You could get Jarvis back. You could get one of those tackles, but pretty much on defense, other than Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, you've got everybody. You've got Miles. You got the guy that you paid a lot of money to up front, Jadeveon Clowney, who's had a very nice season. You've got Tack McKinley. You've got Malik Jackson, Malik McDowell. You brought in Anthony Walker Jr. You paid John Johnson a lot of money on the back end. You got Denzel. Greedy's healthy. Greg Newsome is healthy. So you are healthy on defense against a team that has been struggling on offense. Your strength as a defense is your ability to get home with 4. The Denver Broncos' weakness on offense is their ability to deal with 4-man pressures. That's where Teddy has struggled. That's where their line has struggled. This one's on the defense, and Rich, the defense has not been what it is supposed to be yet. I still say it's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of new faces. If we were talking in November, which, by the way, is not that far away, I'd be more concerned. But tonight is a night that I feel like this defense must show up.
All right, the stage is set for Thursday Night Football. All right, Nathan, we've known TJ for quite some time. You go way back with him. Yeah. How does his Price is Right performance sit with you, Nathan Zegura? How does that sit with you?
I feel like TJ, whenever he gets into a room, kaboom, look who stepped into the room, TJ Jefferson, he kind of takes over. It's captivating. Yeah. I feel that TJ's performance was good, but I expect completely great. I expect greatness, and I expect, honestly, TJ to go on Price is Right as a contestant and leave as the host. So,
but that was the problem. He tried. TJ, that was your problem. That's what you tried.
I was trying to step in for Drew when he had a sick day or something.
He was trying to step in, but I thought that, that's how much I believe in TJ, because he is, as you mentioned, who doesn't know TJ? He's the mayor of not only Southern California, frankly, he's the mayor of the country. His reach extends all the way to the great state of Pennsylvania, all the way to the shores of the East Coast, New York City, down into Texas with his beloved Cowboys. I mean, he's a man of the people.
I couldn't have said it better, Nate. I could not have said it better, brother.
How much are you paying Nate? Like, come on.
That's my man in him. That's my man right
payroll.
there.
Right. We go deep. And his wrestling knowledge is also, I would say, second to none. So he's a man of great, of diversity of thought, multi-talented, multifaceted.
I agree.
That's why he's with you now, Rich.
I appreciate you saying that. That's why it was shocking all of us here that he was part of the double over on that day, which is so disappointing to every viewer of Price is Right. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. Neither did
I didn't want it.
I know that. Hey, Nathan, good luck tonight with the game, and we'll chat down the line.
Yeah, and I just want you to know, Rich, I've passed on that even though we don't have our starting running backs to run the ball, Dearness can catch it, Felton can catch it. We're maybe going to dig into the Larry David playbook here. Just throw it to the running backs. Nobody covers them, so maybe that's the game plan for success.
Hey, he said he could coordinate the defense. Just give him a time to just learn the personnel, and he'll take it over.
So good. What a pleasure to be out with you, Rich. Really appreciate it.
Right back at you. Nathan Zegura.
My brother.
From ESPN Cleveland and Cleveland Browns Daily co-host right here on The Rich Eisen Show. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.